Hi, I'm Ram Gopal from presentationprocess.com. In this video, we will explore the magic of PowerPoint animation and Morph Transition combo. This idea comes from a comment posted by one of our subscribers to this video called Best PowerPoint Morph Animation. The comment made by the Visual Makery is, "Thanks Ram Gopal, great tutorial on PowerPoint Morph Transitions. I'm loving the feature too. Combining Morph with standard animations after Morph completes can result in even more amazing motion effects." Absolutely true, the Visual Makery, and let me show you how you can combine animation and Morph Transition to come up with some interesting effects like this. This effect is used to unfold answers to questions. On a click, I bring in the first question, and then on a click, I unfold the answer. Then on a click, I bring in the second question, and then on a click, I unfold the answer to the second question. This beautiful way in which the attention shifts from question to answer is achieved by combining Morph Transition with animation. In this video, I'll show you how to achieve this particular effect. You can of course extend the idea to combine animation and Morph Transition the way you want. Here we have a new presentation. First, we start with the circle. Now, there is a difference between the circle that you see normally as part of basic shapes and the circle that I'm going to create. I'm going to use one of the rectangles shape, and this is the second item called rectangle rounded corners. There is a reason why I'm going to use this to create my circle. Now, this is our circle. Now, you can achieve the circle by using this yellow dot here. By moving this yellow handle to the center, you create a perfect circle. Now, why did I use this instead of the regular circle? It is because in the next slide, I can take the same shape and morph it into a rectangle. I'll show that in just a while, but first let us complete this step here. I'm going to give this a different color, so let us go to Home, go to Shape Fill, and let me choose one of these teal colors. It is called Aqua Accent 5. Then let us pick up the text box and write our first question here. So let us go here and say your first question goes here. And let us put a question mark just to signify that this is a question, and then let us place this in a way that it fits in snugly into the circle. And then let us have this aligned properly. Arrange, align, align center, arrange, align, and align middle. Perfect. Now we are going to have this introduced with custom animation. So I'm going to select this shape and then go to animations and say fly in animation, and this flies in from left. And then to add a bit of drama, I'm going to add bounce effect. So I've opened the animation pane. Let me go to the drop down menu here, effect options, and say bounce end, and let me add a bit of bounce. Now that is the way it comes. It's pretty neat. And then with previous, we are going to have this one fade in. So let me use animations and fade animation and say this happens with previous. Now when I go to slideshow, the animation plays like this. You can see that we have introduced the question in style. Then let us duplicate the slide by right-clicking and using duplicate slide option. And this time I'm going to move this to the right using my arrow keys. Can you see here? I'm using just the arrow key to move the circle to the right so that we move the shape in a perfectly horizontal position. At this point, I'm going to use this yellow handle and push it to the corner, and now the circle has immediately transformed itself into a square. Now I can extend this and I can have enough space to fill my answer. Let me use the text box again. So let me go here and say equals lorem open bracket close bracket and hit enter. Now I have got my lorem ipsum available. Now let me resize this. We've got quite a lot of this dummy text available with us. Now let me even delete this here, and yeah, that is good enough. Let us delete all this text and let us assume that this is our answer, and let us increase the size and do all the adjustment that is required. Now we have our answer to the question. Now the way this gets revealed is with Morph Transition. So let us go to transitions and say Morph Transition. Now you can see that the effect is not the way that we like it, and that is because we have our custom animation from the previous slide duplicated as well. So in this slide we should not have any custom animation so that the morph transition happens smoothly. Now I'm going to reduce the duration of morph transition from the default 2 seconds to 1 second. Now let us go to the first slide. Go to slideshow and see how the whole thing works. On a click, I bring in the circle with fly in effect and bounce, and this one fades in with previous. And then on a click, you can see that this circular shape morphs itself into a beautiful rectangle, and then the answer is revealed. Now I want to add the second question. So let us duplicate this slide. To save some time, I'm going to use the same elements that I had earlier, and I'm going to paste this on this slide, and I'm going to place this over here. And let us change this to your second question goes here, and then let us move this slightly like so, and let us change this color to orange color, orange outline. And in this case you can see we've already got our animation in place since we just copied the previous element. Now let me right click, duplicate this slide, and on this slide I'm going to move this to the right like the way that I did earlier, and I'm going to make this into a rectangle like so, and then I'm going to copy the same dummy text that I had earlier. By copying and pasting it, I'm going to place this over here. Now since this is the second slide, we don't really want this custom animation, so I'm going to delete it. Now let us see how this whole thing plays, and there is one small tweak we need to do, and I'll tell you after I show you how this whole thing plays. So let us go here. On a click we introduce this, and then it unfolds into an answer, and then on a click you can see that there is no event happening. And then on a click here I bring in the second question, and then I have the answer unfold. Now why did that slip happen? And that is because in this case you can see that we have a morph transition, and this morph transition is redundant because the introduction of the element is happening with custom animation. So for this particular slide where I have my second question introduced, I'm going to have no transition. And I'm going to have this happen with previous, and that is a very important one. Let us go to animations and say with previous. Now this is the tweak that I was talking about. Now when I go back to the first slide and show you how the whole thing plays, this is how it is. We introduce the question and unfold the answer. At this point when I click, you can see that I have my second question coming in quite nicely, and then the morph transition happens. So that is how you combine custom animation and morph transition to come up with some really interesting effects. Now question and answer is a common slide type. We have some creative options available as templates from our comprehensive all-in-one bundle version 2.0. Take a look at this creative option. You have question written like this, and then we have answer revealed like this. Now imagine presenting this slide to your audience. Can you see their eyes pop up and give you the full attention? Let us see another example. The question is brought in like this, and then we bring in the answer like this. Now if we take the basic idea forward of presenting two set of text elements, then you can have some option like this where we show the point in favor like this and point against like this. Now if we take this a little further, we have this slide which shows terms and definitions. Here we have the terms, and then we reveal the definition like this. Finally, if you want a lot of drama on your slides, we have an option for that too in comprehensive all-in-one bundle version 2.0. Here we show two views on one issue. On a click we show the first view like this, and then on a click we show the other view. No matter what kind of slides you want, we have a ton of creative options available in our comprehensive all-in-one PowerPoint bundle 2.0. I will leave a link to this useful product in the description box below the video. You can click on the link, come check out details about this product, and if you think that this is the right one for you, you can make a one-time purchase and use these templates for a lifetime. Finally, if you want access to our free and popular mini training course called 25 Creative Presentation Ideas, you can click on the link here. And if you liked this video, then you can hit the subscribe button and join our 100,000 other subscribers who are enjoying our PowerPoint video tutorials. If you want to see the latest video, you can click on the link here. So go ahead, join our free mini training course and enjoy 25 creative presentation ideas you can use in your next business presentation. Thanks a lot for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one.